Out with Rico and Canlas is about to go live online. Catch All Out Monster hit music, All Out celebrity interviews, All Out showbiz and sports news, All Out fun, an exclusive on the Monster. Catch the stream on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Your All Out hosts, Rico Robles and Kayla Rivera. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Oh, and well, I have to confess, I am not a fan of horror movies. It scares the living daylights out of me, man, to a point that I would throw my shoe at a screen and smack the person beside me. But this type of film is something that is a thriller. I saw the trailer of this. Oh my goodness. It is something that you guys got to watch out for. And let's just say it's filled with gripping horror and suspense, and out of your seat, you will scream. Well, there you have the two stars that are starring in this movie, Livescream, who will be playing the trailer in just a bit. We'll have the first to join us is none other than Elijah Canlas. Hi, Elijah.
What's up? Good evening.
How are you been, man? First and foremost, congratulations. It's been a journey for you. I was at the premiere. The movie is great. How's everything so far?
I'm excited for it to show for everybody else. I'm excited for the other fans to see it, for horror fans to see it in general, and even Philippine cinema fans to see it, because it's something really refreshing. It's something unique, something unlike any Filipino horror movie ever.
And, with you working in this film, I mean, was this the first foray mo sa horror, this genre? Was this your first adventure into the genre?
Yeah, and that's on my bucket list. As an actor, I really want to do all genres, especially if they're really like promising projects, and horror is on top of it, because unlike you, I'm a big fan of horror, like Saw and Evil Dead, the gory stuff. And I think horror movies have the most unique and original concepts. It's the genre which is most refreshing to watch every single year. And yeah, I got to take that off my bucket list. It's really special for me. That's why I've been doing extra to promote it right now.
And nakaka-nervous kasi. That's why. Hold on, I gotta just put a pause to this for 2 seconds. Is there a fan beside a microphone or beside you right now? Is there an electric fan? I
Yes,
think
there
I have
is.
to
Let me
move.
get rid of it.
Yeah, so for those that are joining us, we have Elijah Canlas, who is he is the lead star of this movie, Livescream. When this was approached to you, Elijah, nung in-offer sa'yo to, what made you say yes to the film?
Because it was a horror, and when I read before I read the script, narinig ko muna yung concept from Direct Percy, and he knows, because he knows that I'm a big fan of horror, and when he told me the concept, I already envisioned it to be like one of those cult classics. Kasi nga, it's not like the supernatural type, and it's not even like completely scary. It's entertaining in a way. The characters are super flawed, and it's gonna be challenging to portray as an actor.
And of course, your role here, ano pangalan mo dito? And
EXO.
XO.
EXO.
Okay, and
Yes.
tell us about XO.
He's the biggest asshole that you can think of.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, EXO is a content creator. He has this online channel, where he makes prank videos with his girlfriend, Amanda, played by Phoebe Walker,
Mhm.
and he's just such a fame whore. Like, he's gonna do everything he can to be famous, to get money, even if it hurts other people. So yeah, the movie Livescream really just tackles the consequences of those actions that he takes,
Mhm.
by being trapped in one room where there's a wall with 8 holes, and those 8 holes correspond to specific tortures for him to, and he has to get through all of them to save his
Uh-huh.
loved ones.
So with that story being presented to you, no, and with the conditioning, and you had, ano yung klaseng conditioning that you had to do? I mean, half. I mean, the movie, the whole. I think 3/4 of the movie, you were practically naked, man. I mean,
I
anong klaseng
was
preparation ang ginawa mo?
workout, super workout. Ako wala pa akong workout in my whole life. But for this one, the schedule for the shoot was finalized a month prior to the shoot. I started working out, but I've never worked out in my life. I mean, I do sports, but workout to make your body physically pleasing, visually pleasing. I've never done that before, so I had to do that every day for like 30 days. So that was tough. It was something new to me, but it was worth it in the end.
And then the mental part of it, though. I mean, you're trapped in a room. For those, I'm not gonna give away too much, but
Thank you.
it was like sort of a torture chamber of sort. I mean, for me watching it, na-anxious ako, dude. Alam mo yun?
Diba?
Nararamdaman ko yung sakit. For those that are tuned in, no, the sakit that you're gonna feel, alam mo yung para ka nagkaroon ng ingrown, tapos binubunot mo. Yung nanonood ka ng
Ang sakit
ingrown
naman ng
video,
ingrown na yun.
yung ingrown video sa YouTube, yung binubunot siya, ganun yung nararamdaman ko habang pinapanood kita, man. So,
Sakit, iba-ibang levels.
yeah.
Iba-ibang levels ng torture. So, I had to make a graph of different levels of pain, different levels of fear. Yung tipong, merong mga sigaw na all out, merong mga sigaw na wala na talagang sound na lumalabas sa bibig mo, merong mga pain na na umiiyak ka na lang din. Kaya iba-iba siyang level ng torture. And I have to say, the whole team, our writer, Dominic Lim, our production designer, and our director, of course, they got very creative with the tortures and very kinky as well.
Mm.
So, super challenging siya for me.
Uh-huh.
Hindi naman talaga ako sinasaktan. They really weren't torturing me naman during the shoot. But, when you're an actor and you're there and, kumare, like, I won't spoil any of the tortures, but kumare, they're doing the torture and they're not really doing anything to you, but you have to be in that scene. Even when they say cut, it's like, are all my limbs intact? Like, is everything still there? You have to check. You just have to check yourself from time to time.
Oh, iba nga yung kinky level na ano, yung mga
Ibang
tortures.
level yung kinkiness niya talaga.
And of course,
Sobrang kinky movie.
I mean, the film will need some actors to go along with you, and you do have a very strong and very great, let's just say, leading lady in this movie.
Definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the show is none other than Phoebe Walker. Hi, Phoebe.
Hi. Hello,
How are you
Rico. How
doing,
are
Phoebe?
you?
It's my first time to interview you again in such a long, long time. So, how are you been?
Exactly.
Congratulations on the film.
Thank you. I mean, I just want to thank you for having me on your show. I mean, artista na talaga ako if in-interview ka ni Rico Robles.
Naman.
It's been great. We had our screening last October 28th, so that was the Halloween weekend. So it was my first time to wear a costume over the weekend, so it was great. Hello.
And alam mo, Elijah, the film itself, Phoebe, who's your character here? Please do tell us. And what kind of role do you play?
Well, I play the role of Amanda. I am the girlfriend of EXO, played by Elijah, and we are both content creators.
Uh-huh.
So we play a lot of pranks, no, because we're number one, and we try to maintain our viewership, keep them interested, ganyan. So it also touches upon yung parang pressure sa ganon sa online community, and how far are you willing to go? So there,
And
and then
what kind of preparation did you have to do when you got the script that your role was that?
what kind of preparation? I mean, when I first read the script, right, you can't say yes before reading the entire thing. So, but I was in shock when I put the script down. I was like, because it was so gory, it was so out of the box. The script, the concept was just, nothing I've seen before in the Philippines, locally made. So it was really interesting that somebody would finally tackle this kind of concept. And it was idea first pa, it was Direct Percy, and of course Elijah. So I was like, yeah, I gotta do it, right? So when it came to preparing for the character, you know, the normal script analysis, bubuhayin mo yung character, bibigyan mo siya ng, you know, physical, mental, emotional. Tapos, we also had fight choreography because some of the especially the climax here in the film is just very intense. A lot of so we did fight choreography with Coach Erwin Tagle
Uy,
and
tag team
prior.
stunts. What's up, tag team stunts? They're very hardworking tag team stunts. So
Yes.
with the fight choreography, go on.
Yeah, and so we had fight choreography prior to the shoot, and then we also had another one on set na. So we were, you know, we'd be familiarized with everything kung saan ako ibabag ko sa ay too much. Basta yon. I think that's too much. But
Fight
yeah,
scene,
it's
I mean, you know, you
yeah.
guys, Elijah, especially you, pag sa fight scene, you're fighting a woman. Anong klaseng approach yun when you were doing? Did you have to be extra gentle? O kumbaga, bardagulan na to, pak, 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 ganun talaga.
Kailangan, it had to be bardagulan levels eh. Pero syempre, I would ask Phoebe if she was okay. Of course, I didn't want to cross any boundaries. And may mga scene nga doon na literally mapapasorry na lang ako kahit wala sa script. Pero sorry, okay ka lang ba? Sorry, okay ka lang ba? Kasi syempre, I mean, it's a very fragile thing to have a fight scene against a woman. And the choreography was exquisite naman. So you just had to be careful and deliver well.
But you know, it does somehow give us an inspiring thing because I remember once upon a time in Hollywood, ganun na yung ending eh, di ba? Inuupakan nila yung babae, di ba? Boom! Mga paano kayo, oh my God, she took a hit that hard! You know what I mean? For those that are tuning in, Elijah Canlas, Phoebe Walker, they're joining us. The movie is called Livescream. On air, we're going to play you guys a song. Online, we're going to play the trailer and give you guys a glimpse of what they are talking about. So once again, if you have any questions, 09601367931. Feel free to comment as well. We'll have the cast and more conversations. Keep it locked in here on The Monster.
Ito ba pinagmamalaki mong celebrity status? Wala nang natutuwa sa inyo. Papagsak na ang channel niyo, EXO.
Alam mo, wala tayong laban sa mga celebrities sa Real True.
Isang magandang prank lang, okay? Mag-escape room or kidnap. Hello, Ben. Hindi natin gagawin ito mga pranks na ganito, okay? Hey, what's up, mga examiners? Hello?
Nakita rin tayo ng harapan ni EXO.
Ino mo? Hoy, hindi na ako natutuwa sa prank na to, ha? Sagutin mo ako! Amanda!
Pareho kayong malilintikan
Hoy,
sa
ano
akin.
ginagawa mo sa kanya?
Ano pang hinihintay mo, EXO?
Hoy, nakukulit mo siya!
Holy shit, right? That's what it's about. For those that are watching us live stream. Okay, you know, we have the stars, those that are watching us. We're about to go back on air to interview them. Let's bring you guys back right now. So I had to cut that Ben and Ben track because you only got these guys for a limited time. We got to see, of course, a trailer of the movie Livescream. Holy moly! Talagang may gag ball talaga, no?
Kinky nga. Very kinky ng mga torture.
Sa mga torture na pinagawa sa iyo, Elijah, ano yung pinaka-challenging na talagang yung the actual part of it, if it was to happen to you, it's something you would never want to happen to you?
Yun, yung last part ng trailer when he was trying to, anong tawag ba doon? Yung finger maze? Ah, hindi finger maze. Yung, basta you can't touch the
The Wire.
line.
Metal.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
wire. The wire maze. So, tapos biglang i-electrocute yung nipples mo. So, masakit yun. Masakit yun. Hindi ko gusto yung mangyari yun sa akin sa totoong buhay
Did they
talaga.
make it quiet? May ganun ba? Yung kinlamp na ganun. Tapos tinatry mo.
Wala naman light, wala namang electricity nung kinabit yun sa akin. But nung unang kinabit yun sa akin, it was really cold. I remember it was really cold.
Now for you two, I mean, the films like this, I know you both are, horror lovers. What's the satisfaction when you make a film like this? I mean, first, what's the satisfaction when you watch horror movies, Phoebe and Elijah?
Okay.
Start with Phoebe first.
Satisfaction when I watch them. It's different kasi when you make it there, when you've made it. It's all production, musical scoring comes in, it plays a big factor. So all you gotta do is relax. That's the key to watching horror. Wag mong sasabayan yung alam mo may jump scare, okay, relax. Ganon. Wag mong sasabayan na parang wag kang magpapakain dun sa horror. But after making it, the most satisfying thing is seeing the reaction of people, like especially during the premiere, no? Because it's also my first time to see it and I haven't seen it pieced together. So it was great. It was dun yung masaya, yung makikisigaw ka sa mga tao, sumisigaw din sila, tapos natatawa sila sa mga punchlines sa script, you've made a good film pag ganun.
Elijah.
Nakaka-proud. Ako, super fan ako ng horror kasi that's where you see the most unique and original concepts. And horror movies are really underrated film-wise. Like, you see the best acting in horror, like one of the most difficult emotions to act is fear. Like, you don't know how to do that, honestly. So, you see a lot of good acting in horror movies. And, yun nga, when the people cheer, when you hear people scream, nakakatawa, it's like you're in a roller coaster. Parang ka naka-amusement ride talaga. And yun yung experience, even while watching Livescream with an audience a couple of days ago.
So ano yung reaction ng girlfriend mo when you guys were watching it? I didn't know she was seated, on the same row. I was like, oh, that's
Yeah, she was. She
Yeah
was
nga ako.
beside me.
Starstruck ako
Super
na
proud.
diba? So,
No, she was super proud. Super proud. Of course, she was like a bit jealous with some of the daring scenes. I mean, di mo naman maiiwasan yun. If she made the same film, siguro may konting jealousy din with me. So, medyo gets ko siya dun. But by the end of it, generally, I felt like she was really sincere and genuine when she kept telling me, whispering in my ear as the movie was showing, that she was really proud of me. Pero, ikaw ba? Ano bang feeling mo? Like, while watching, hindi ka ba...
it was my first movie to watch. Kasi I would like when Phoebe and I were talking in the beginning of all of this, no. Like, I know she appeared in television shows. And she goes, "Watch my movie naman." So I go, "Ha? Watch my show, go. You don't even watch my movie." Ginaganon niya ako. So naiya ako. So ngayon pinanood ko yung Ukay-Ukay yung una. So yung Ukay-Ukay medyo scary, no. Sabi ko, hindi ko pwedeng panoorin to kasi pag I'm beside you, baka masapak kita. You know what I mean? Kasi I get nervous. You know what I mean? But to see the movie, it's just, honestly, for both of you guys and tuning in, it was the most awkward thing that I've ever got to do in my
Bakit
whole-
awkward? Bakit awkward?
Eh, yung pangalan niya, pangalan ng ex ko. Tapos, yung pangalan mo, Elijah, pangalan ng kotse ng ex ko. Kaya
No
tawa. And then, ang katabi ko pa sa movie, nanay ni Phoebe. Opening ng scene, no? Sa opening pa lang ng movie, ganito ako. Am I watching people in front of me beside Phoebe's mom? I was just like, you know what I mean? Intense yung opening nyo eh. It's an intense scene. So I was just like, pero sobrang galing ninyo. I grew up with Shake, Rattle, and Roll. I got to see Bahay ni Lola. And there's always that whole factor of, Pinoy comedy, Pinoy horror that turns into comedy-ish kind of thing na nag-cringe ka ng konti. But with your film, sobrang galing. that I'm a fan. I am a fan of Phoebe at this very moment. I'm a fan. Ang galing. Ang galing ng
Naks.
consistency ng acting ninyo. Talagang nakakagigil din.
But I
Yung
have a question. Like,
hmm.
hindi ka ba weren't you affected habang tino-torture si Phoebe? Like, di ba
A
kasi
little,
tino-torture si Phoebe.
a little bit. Elijah, one thing that I'm gonna ask you is for your advice, no? Like especially, maybe we should bring in Miles here to join us here in this conversation. Because honestly, um, yung mga like the love scenes, na people will always ask her in her press con, oh, payag ba si ganon nasa love scene mo? I would be like, I don't know how to say it. I mean,
No, honestly,
how did you
honestly,
explain to Miles when you were doing love scenes with your movies?
dude, it took so long to explain this to her. Honestly, as in, honestly, yung mga, ano tawag doon?
I'm taking notes.
Mga apprehensions ko about the movie.
Uh,
Of course, I have my own personal ones, but mainly, the love scenes, the daring scenes. Of course, that was of concern to her. And nung time naman namin time na ginawa namin to, I don't think you were still in Phoebe's life, like parang
no,
so.
I was just a troll pressing like and laughing at her pictures.
Yeah, pero so I guess yun nga yung tanong ko kay Phoebe a while ago, like what was your reaction to it? Kasi sabi nga niya wala ka naman choice kasi you weren't there then, but now that you are, like you can't do anything about the final product, but moving forward, like what if Phoebe, decides to make a movie again like this?
Ay, ako hindi introduce yung dalawa.
Nalipat.
I always tell Phoebe, we had this conversation din eh. We had this, she goes, oh, paano yan? We're together. We had this. You have to address the elephant in the room. And, one thing I told her, because I do interview a lot of the actors and actresses of Viva Max and the other type similar genres. As long as it calls for the role that it's like, alam mo yung needed. Kasi merong mga films na iba, I'm not gonna say where, I'm not gonna say which film, yung parang may line sila na, hold upin na ako, pero ang pogi mo naman. And they start making love. Parang, hindi naman yata needed yun. Alam mo yung ganun? Alam mo yung ganun level na parang bang, okay, what's that for, di ba? Pero, with you guys, the film is tastefully done. I told her, as long as it's tastefully done, basta gawin mo ng maayos, good, fine. That's fine for you. Basta sabi ko lang sa kanya, kung magagawa mo, kaya ko ring gawin.
Phoebe,
Mr.
what comments?
Ed.
Phoebe comments?
No, I'm saying, that's what we need, right, Elijah? Us being in this industry, number one talaga is we need understanding and supportive partners. That it's difficult for people who are not in the industry to understand. Because I've been with somebody who's yes, oo, support, pero pag ginawa ko na, pag-aawayan na namin. Kunwari lang pala yung support. So, I am grateful to you, Rico, for actually being supportive. Akala ko di tayo magkakilala. But, I am grateful.
Huwag mo naman sabihan. Yung pala, Elijah, biglang dumami, no? Biglang, pwede pala, game. Sabi ni Oscar, bigyan ng benting ganung project, no? Now, for you
No.
guys, teach me, with you, Elijah, with you taking the roles and you and Miles as well, showbiz couple that you guys are, how do you guys handle it when it comes to bashers, when it comes to people commenting?
No, we just laugh about it, honestly. Bashers, they're just super funny because they live a very, very sad life. If they have the time to like bash you and say these words about you, like, does you look at their profile and they're like, what are you doing with your life? Like, why do you feel like you have the right to say this about me? And at the end of the day, we live our own lives, and the only people who can control our lives are ourselves. So we don't really have to worry about anything else, as long as we're not hurting anyone with our actions. So tuloy lang, like we can just keep living our lives.
And I think that's pretty much a good blueprint of how it is now, especially with everybody facing a lot of pressure online. And it's so timing, no? Your movie, of course, Livescream, for those that are tuned in, they have Elijah Canlas, they have Phoebe Walker, they are joining us. The movie is coming out, when? November 8th is November 9th for you guys.
Nice.
November 9.
November 9th is coming out. Now, so timely kasi nga, lahat ng, may social media war a few days ago, yung
Oo nga.
nagkakaroon ng revelation ngayon. Medyo may jumbagan pa sa bar na naganap. And they are picking teams and all that. I mean, for you guys, how did you guys feel that the movie was released? Sobrang perfect ng timing. I mean, I know the aim was Metro Manila Film Fest, but everything, you guys had different aims, but you do believe that, God has a perfect plan, and the way it was released, sa gitna ng controversy ng online stuff. How did you guys feel about that?
Ako, disclaimer lang talaga, we made this movie way back in Feb before this whole issue came about. So, wala kaming pinapatamaan na vlogger, wala kaming pinapatamaan na influencer. Kasi I remember nung advanced screening, may press na nagtanong, meron ba kayong vlogger na gustong ma-torture like what happened in the movie? We're like, no. We don't condone these actions in the movie. And we don't condone any type of violence against anyone, honestly. Pero I guess it's God, sabi mo nga, God's perfect timing na our movie is releasing amidst this issue about the content wars, the vlog wars, these vloggers, and yeah, I hope marami ring makarelate na tao.
Phoebe.
Yes. I don't know. I think it came out better this way, kasi kahit naman may plano ka, hindi naman nasusunod, 'di ba? So I mean, better timing now, and it's Halloween season, and then with all this in the news pa, so it is very timely. So ayos.
Congratulations to you guys. I know the movie's coming out November 9th. Is this the last horror that you guys are gonna do, or are you guys gonna be the horror couple of the alam mo yung mga love team? Yung mga love team.
Horror love team.
Diba? Dude, that was the first. I mean, it was Chris Aquino who had the throne for the horror queen, and then they were building up Kim Chu as the princess of horror, diba? So that'll be cool if there's like a horror love team that's going on. I'm
na
gonna go.
lang ni Phoebe. Kayo na lang ni Phoebe.
Oh
Are
my
you down
God.
to like be EXO in Livescream too?
Mag-host
God.
na ako ng mga press con ninyo. Okay na ako dun. Okay na. Pero, congratulations, guys. I know in every project, there's always a good takeaway that adds to you in your career. Ano ang takeaway nyo dito sa project na to? Ano yung mga natutunan ninyo? Phoebe?
Ako kasi, every time I do a project, I am sort of an overthinker. Gusto ko talaga, more than feeling, I think about my character, which is some coaches do not like that, more feeling dapat as an actor. But anyway, for this one, I was very critical with myself kasi, it is a big role that I accepted. It's very challenging when it comes to the character. Kaya ako siya tinanggap din. But, I just learned a lot about myself and kung paano mag-carry ng, don't want to give too much away, but ganitong klaseng script, no? With like all the gore and all the torture. Kasi the range here is pretty wild, from being like the loving and innocent girlfriend to being a victim of, kidnap and so it is very, very interesting for people to see, and abangan nila ang climax at the end. That's the best part.
Okay. Thank you very much, Phoebe Walker. Elijah.
Me, I guess my whole takeaway from this film is that I'm capable of it. I'm capable of doing films like this. I never thought I'd be doing horror like this, but I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the outcome of our film. I'm excited for more people to watch it. I hope audiences can appreciate it and have fun with it the same way we had fun making it. And yeah, it's showing Livescream on November 9 via Viva Max Plus.
And with Viva Max Plus, how does that go? Because I'm kind of confused with it. I do have Viva Max as an app, pero paano yung Viva Max Plus? How do people get to watch Livescream?
You
I
just
think
pay
it's
pay-per-view.
yeah, it's a separate app, I think, that you have to download.
No, it's on
right?
the same app. You just have to
okay.
not rent it, but pay for it via pay-per-view because
pay-per-view.
we don't know yet when it's gonna show on Viva Max, the regular app, but you can watch it now via Viva Max Plus starting November 9.
And the cool part about this, since it's on the app, other than hopefully we get you guys on the theaters here, is that
Yeah.
internationally a lot of people will get a chance, mga kababayan natin all over the world will get a chance to actually watch your work. Congratulations. I hope, we hope we had Direct Percy, to join us, because I want to know if there is a part 2 on this. Was there any talks already? Is there talks of a sequel to the movie?
I think there are plans, but of course, our movie has to like be well loved and recognized and be watched by a lot of people first. So let's see the outcome.
And of course, before I let you guys go, message to all your fans. Elijah, most of your fans are all tuned in. The Elijah Rangers.
Oh
Message to
yeah, I
them.
love those guys. You know, my fans, I think they're just really surprised that I made a film like this, but I'm very grateful and thankful that they're supporting me either way and that they're proud of, the film. They were there during the screening. So thanks guys for watching right now and for watching our interviews a while ago as well. I hope hindi nyo ako tinatakwil just because of this, but I hope that you also invite some of your friends and family to watch Livescream because it's a treat.
Phoebe.
Yes, first thank you for having us on your show to promote at Maraming Salamat for everybody tuning in. I really do hope you support our film. Dugo at pawis ang binuhos namin dito. So I hope you watch it together with your family or friends and subscribe individually, as I keep saying, para marami tayong pay-per-views. All right. So that is live stream, of course, on November 9th. Thank you.
And what's next for you guys for 2022? I know 2023 is fast in the horizon. Oh, Halloween costume, by the way. Elijah, ano costume mo ng Halloween?
Me and Miles did Pulp Fiction. We did Vincent Vega and Mia Wallace, si Uma Thurman and John Travolta. So nagwig kami, suit, tapos siya naka-white polo.
Hey, nice, nice. And Phoebe, what were you wearing?
I had two costumes, in a way. So my premiere outfit, which was made by my good friend Mona Faronilo, it was a silver like glamazon gladiator ensemble. So that was for 28th, and then on the 30th, I went as Little Red Riding Hood. So thank you also, Ray Cosplay Costumes from Marikina.
Hey, thank you. And thank you guys. Thank you for taking time. Thank you for sharing with
Thank you.
us the horror treat. For next year, I did mention, is there any upcoming projects for you guys? There's something that you guys are preparing for? Elijah and Phoebe? Elijah first.
Suntok sa Buwan, this boxing teleserye that I have on TV5. It's starring Agamulak, me, Maris Racal. It's still showing on TV5 every Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, 7:15 p.m. I play a boxer there, and I think it's gonna be out for streaming on January soon. So yeah, and About Us But Not About Us, this movie that I made with Direct Junlana and Romnick Sarmienta. And I'm working on something really, really exciting right now, which I can't really spill about, but it's a dream. So yeah, stay tuned for that.
I get
Yes.
I get to see the trailer for Suntok sa Buwan, where in Aga is like a trainer and you guys are in jail or something. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, we're not in jail.
galing. I got me all excited for this. Maybe other than having dinner with me later. Well,
Wow. No, I have a few things coming out from Viva towards the end of the year, and also regional series coming up very soon. So sana supportahan nyo rin. And also to our Superbike riders, we have our final leg of the Philippine Superbike Championship. That's on November 13 at the Clark Speedway. So I will be hosting there. So see all of you on November 13. And for MMFF also, I have a few activities there. So basta, bottom line, supportahan ang Pinoy cinema.
all right. It starts with supporting the industry. Mahilig din ko marera yan, Elijah with DJ, yeah, with DJ Tom Alvarez, our very own. Ayan, they're the voice behind the Superbikes if you're into motorcycles.
Yes.
But thank you guys. Thank you for joining us. We hope you guys have a great evening. Till then, Phoebe, I'll see you in a bit. Elijah, thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
Bye. Thank you.
Gentlemen, the cast of Livescream. The movie is coming out November 9th. Don't forget to get a chance to support it via Viva Max. Do download the app now. Till then, my name is Rico Robles. In behalf of Kayla Rivera, thank you guys for keeping it locked in here. This has been another Monster exclusive interview.
Monster exclusive interview. Monster exclusive interview. Only from Manila's hottest. Monster RX931.